Right, good day everybody, and welcome to my channel. Hope you've been having a great week. So mine seems to just be getting a little bit worse. See, in my last video I put up, I got my bike back, but the truth is, my bike is fucked. So the garage replaced my oil again, after they fully serviced and sorted my bike out, they replaced the oil. I noticed a couple of days later my bike was being a little bit weird. I took the dipstick out, and there was no oil in. Also, I noticed every now and then, when I come to a slow stop like this and then pull off, I was having a massive cloud of smoke come out of my exhaust. So I phoned the garage up again and said, look, I want me to find out what's wrong. I explained to him what was happening and said, oh, it sounds like my piston heads are fried, piston cylinders even, which tends to happen if you try and run a bike without any oil in. So they gave me three options. First option, rebuild the engine. It's going to cost me nearly £1,000. This bike is not worth doing that to. Second option, buy another bike. I can barely afford that at the moment as I am saving up for the XVS. And if I go and get another scooter, that's just going to put me back another month and a half, maybe 2 months. Third option is the one that I've gone for. This one is going to kill the bike, but now it's a case of seeing how long the bike can last for. Which is, check the oil every day, which is what I do anyway. But check it, and if it's going below the halfway mark on the dipstick, fill it up and just keep filling it up. Over a few months it might cost me 100 quid in oil, but that's 100 quid better off than spending another 2,500 on one of these scooters and screw me over saving for my other bike. What a pain in the bloody arse. So yeah, the bike's screwed. But when it comes to selling it, it's obviously I'm going to put on there it needs engine rebuild or the piston heads are fried, blah blah blah. Hopefully I'll still get a few hundred quid for it. If not, then it will just be a case of breaking it down and selling it in bits. So yeah, I'm gutted really, but you know what, this bike has served me very well. I mean, I've had to take it places that I'd never take an expensive bike, and the amount of ditches it's gone through and dirt, it's served its purpose. And I will get another one, even when I do get the XVS. I am probably going to pick another one of these up. The only difference is when I've passed my test I don't have to have these stupid L stickers on. Yeah, so if you check out my last video, I think I'm going to start putting these up a little bit more, just random little clips of things that I come across. There was this one chavvy lad, I mean he wasn't causing no harm or anything, and I pulled up behind him. He nodded to me, said hello, but for some reason he just kept sitting there going. So he just kept sitting there, revving up the lights. Only little revs, and his exhaust sounded more fucked than what mine does. It was kind of doing like a wobbly sort of sound, as if the pipes were coming away from the manifold slightly, or like as if it was sucking in a bit too much air in the manifold. Another little clip that I put up, which I'm going to put up just here, is in the distance I saw two bikers pulled over in an odd spot that I've never seen anyone pulled over before. So I thought I'd just pull over quick and check see if everything was okay. Well, like I pulled over as if to check and see if everything was okay, and if it wasn't, as if I could actually help, which I probably wouldn't be able to, but you know what, I had to double check. I mean, bikers look out for other bikers. I mean, I know I'm on a scooter, but the amount of times that I've pulled over for something or have stopped, and regardless of what rider they were riding, what bike they were riding, a rider eventually is someone that's pulled over to check see if everything was alright. I mean, I've even had cars pull over, they're actually bikers, and they're using the car, they have to use a car for work. So, I mean, it's only right that we all stick together, so I pulled over, just checked see if everything was alright. His missus found it a little bit humorous, the fact that I thought they'd broken down. It was probably the fact that I was on a battered scooter, and I'm not sure what they were on. I think they were on a BM Tour or something of another, I don't know. But yeah, no, I think it's important that bikers stick together. I mean, it's a small knit community. I mean, a lot more people are biking now, and I think we have to stick together. So yeah, not long now till I get the XVS. It's going to be the XVS 1300, and I'm debating at the moment whether I get a black one or a white one. Do you know what I mean? It's like the cruisers. Everyone gets black, and black always looks gorgeous. People like black and chrome. I do not like chrome. I am not a fan of it. And I'm not a fan of the maintenance needed when you've got lots of chrome on your bike. So, which one do I get? Do I get the black one or do I get the white one? In fact, you know what? Just here, I'm going to put up a image of them both. Tell me which one you think. Personally, I prefer the black one. I think the black looks nicer. It's Oh shit. Oh shit. Fucking bump every time it gets me. You'll hear me say that in pretty much all my other videos. But yeah, I still don't know which one to get. The black looks nicer, it goes nicer with the chrome, it looks more expensive. The white does look a little bit cheaper, but I've never seen anyone with a white one. So I may get white, I don't know. Things with white's a little bit more upkeep as well regarding cleaning. I mean, you ride the black one out for 10 minutes, you get a few bugs on it. Yeah, you can wipe them off, you're not going to see it. With the white one, you get a few bugs on it. The blood stains. So, decisions. It's only a few weeks away now. And then I'll be riding like this. Arms out. Legs out. Feeling all comfortable. That was my radio voice. So, my first job of the day. I've got to go and photograph a singer. And the Beta Male, they want a little bit of video as well. So it's not going to be nothing special. The video's not going to be edited. It's just a case of me sticking the GoPro up. But I mean, it should be interesting, even though I've only got 10-15 minutes there to get the job done. It's singers, performers, they're always a little bit more appreciative of photos and up for posing how you tell them to pose, just because obviously it's their reputation when it comes to singing. They need good photos to promote themselves. And I'm not sure why I'm photographing this singer. I think it's because she might be performing somewhere, or it might be a duo. They might be performing for, I think it's The Voice or something like that, or someone with The Voice. I don't know. But anyway, it's supposed to be good, so it'll be interesting. Another topic which I always come back to is bad drivers. I don't know what it is about this past week. I mean, the weather's been, I mean, as you can see, it's gorgeous today, but it hasn't been like this. It has been shit, it has been windy, it has been... God, I mean, the other day there was an absolutely immense thunderstorm. So, I mean, there was lightning all over the place. It was mental. But this past week, I've seen more bad drivers in this past week than I have done this year. I don't know if I could be arsed putting any clips up. I might do. I might put some clips up here somewhere. If not, oh well. But there's just been so many. I mean, the other day I was pulling off a roundabout and a woman... I had the right of way. I was turning right and I had my indicator on to go left to come off the roundabout, and she decided she wanted to try and overtake me on my left, on the inside. What a bitch. I've seen taxi drivers skipping red lights but not racing the lights when they're on yellow and then trying to skip them just to get through them, but they've actually changed to red and they've come ploughing down and just gone straight through. I've had it where I've been, it's two lanes coming off a roundabout, merging into one, and there was a guy that was that far up my arse, there was no way I could brake, no way whatsoever. He was about a foot away from my bike, and as much as I slowed down to try and increase the distance between me and the car in front, he didn't. So he was pretty much riding, almost touching my rear fender. There's just lots of them. There are loads and loads and loads of bad drivers. I mean, for every biker, there's probably one who's a bit of a dick. Intentionally a dick, or unintentionally he's just either might be new on the road. But the thing is with drivers, it's not the fact that people are intentionally dicks. I mean, there are some bikers out there that do like to go fast, they'll pull wheelies, they do whatever. But the majority of them are still very good riders. I just think some of them on the road are just inexperienced. But whereas with drivers, some of them pass the test and they are genuinely shit and they shouldn't have passed. But yeah, as soon as I get my XVS 1300, I am going to be hardwiring a GoPro into the rear of my bike. And maybe on the front, I don't know, but I'm going to have one on my helmet all the time. Exactly where it is now. I mean, previous videos I've tried taking it off and swapping it all the way around. But I like the fact that you can see where I'm looking. I can see where I'm looking in the video, and something happens. If something's happening to my right, I can just turn my head and there you go, I've caught it on video. Whereas obviously when it's connected to the bike, you see what the bike sees, which I think would be nice from a video perspective, but not from a kind of a security sort of perspective. So, but yeah, no, I'm definitely doing that, and I am going to be pointing out everybody, absolutely everybody who I deem bad, and the ones hardwired into the bike. I will have the Wi-Fi remote, because I mean they're going to be on battery anyway. They're not going to be on battery, sorry, they're going to be wired into the bike, so the battery's not going to run out. So that's the only reason I don't do the remote now. And what I'll do every time something happens, I'll just press the highlight feature, find that in the GoPro studio thing, whatever they call it. I've never used that. And then I'll just do quick edits in Final Cut Pro. I want to expose as many bad drivers as possible, or as many dickheads on the road as possible. And I'm not sure what's going on with my TomTom. None of the spoken instructions are coming through the helmet. I mean, it's on, it's fully charged. Unless I need to update this thing, I don't know. It seems to do it every now and then when it feels it's ready for an update. Bloody thing. That's one thing I'm definitely getting when I do get the XPS. I'm going to buy the new TomTom Rider. Is it the 600 or whatever it's called? I'm not sure if it's going to be as rugged as this, but I think it's going to be a hell of a lot better. This one's a bit temperamental now and then. I mean, the other day I had it where it was telling me I was like here somewhere, all in the grass when I was riding. It just couldn't actually get a position on where I was, no matter how many times I started and restarted it, which kind of screwed me up a little bit for one of my jobs. Anyway, my sat-nav is telling me that I am 1 minute away, so I think I'm going to love you and leave you all and sign off. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, my little rant as usual. And don't forget, if you did like it, to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. If you want to see any of my previous videos, click on the channel, click videos, and they're all there. Alright, take care all, have a good day and ride safe.